It's also an amazing technique when you want to approach people you don't know. So for example, let's imagine that you are a guy. You're walking on the street and you see this amazingly beautiful woman sitting there on the bench. Now in normal circumstances, you would be thinking about the approach. You would be pondering how to do it in the right way. She would probably notice. So when you go there, you finally summon the courage to go and speak to her. She would probably notice that you've been thinking about it, and it puts a lot of pressure on the entire interaction. What you can do instead is you can just pick up your phone, call your imaginary friend, let's say James. Hey, what's up, James? And you can speak about anything that makes you feel excited, anything that reminds you of your best moments. For example, best presentation you gave, or maybe some business situation where you succeeded, right? You're talking about these things, and the moment you get closer to her, you say something like, you know what, James? Look, I'm gonna call you back. No, really, I have to finish. I'm gonna call you back. Hey, what's up? That's what you can do, because it will look extremely spontaneous and charismatic. She will not have a clue that you've been pondering whether to approach her or not. She will not have a clue that there was nobody on the other side of the line. She will think that you are very busy. You're a busy man. You have a sense of purpose in your life. But you saw her and you had this impulse. Wow, I need to speak to her. It wasn't even conscious, because you did it not even within seconds. You did it within like a split second. Your subconscious mind decided, I need to speak to her. And you said, okay, I'm going to call you later. Boom, that's it. It's very powerful. And it also applies to many different situations. That's just one of the examples. But for example, if you are in business, imagine that you go for a business conference. You may feel a little bit uncomfortable, especially when the conference is attended by all the different CEOs, all the top executives. You may have the moment when you lose your composure, when you don't feel it. In this case, you can simply go to the toilet, and on the way back, just pick up your phone and start talking to your imaginary friend. You can talk about some business situations. You can speak again about moments when you felt unstoppable. And the moment you open the doors to the room, you put your phone down and you approach the first person you see. Hey, how are you doing today? How do you enjoy the conference? Why? Because you will have the momentum. You will be in this talkative state, in the winner state, and it's going to be much easier for you to initiate the conversation. Because the truth is that when you want to speak to somebody you don't know, it is a very uncomfortable situation for most people, even the confident people. The more you think about it, the more you analyze it, the more self-doubt creeps in. Because as I said in many other videos, you start pondering, what if they will not approve of me? What if I will get stressed? What if I will lose my composure? You have all these different thoughts, and it only destroys your confidence. You can undermine yourself, and you don't want this situation to happen. So, your phone can be your best friend. And I personally used this technique before many business meetings and many different presentations. So for example, when I had a situation where I was supposed to deliver a presentation in front of 50 different people, and I was walking to that office myself, walking on my own, instead of just delving deeper into my thoughts and risking, this cultivation of self-doubt, I chose to pick up my phone and say something like, hey Pedro, what's up? How are you doing? Guess what? I'm going to be presenting in front of 50 different people. How amazing is that? Oh yeah, of course, yeah, I can tell you. And then, I go through the entire presentation with my imaginary friend. So I say something like, yeah, at the beginning, I'm going to discuss the fear of presenting. And then later on, I'm going to tell them about this and about that. And essentially what I'm doing is, on the phone, I'm discussing every single bit I got to deliver during the actual presentation. And right before entering the office, I say something like, okay, Pedro, I'm very excited, but I got to go now. See you later. Boom. Put the phone back into my pocket. I enter the office and I feel the power because I'm warmed up. My facial muscles are warmed up. All right. It's very important. I'm in the talkative state. So when I enter the room, I'm not like, oh, hi, my name is Jimmy. Nice to meet you. Looking around. Oh, shit, I got to present in front of all these people, getting stressed. But I feel in the state. So I open the doors and I'm like, hey, what's up guys? How are you doing? My name is Jimmy. Nice to meet you. I'm so excited to be here. And this only fuels me further. And then I deliver the presentation like a winner, okay? It's an amazing technique. Actually, I also like to use this trick for learning, practicing languages, okay? You may be wondering how I can possibly do it. But when I was living in Budapest in Hungary for a couple of months, I really wanted to practice my Spanish and Italian. And I figured, you know what, I may as well use it for practicing languages. So sometimes when I was waiting for the tram for a couple of minutes, I would pull out my phone and I would say something like, "Hey, hola Pedro, ¿qué pasa? ¿Todo está bien? Sí, 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 perfecto, pero sí, no puedo hacerla ahora." And then I speak in Spanish, for a while. Or, maybe later on I just pull out the phone and I'm like, "Pronto? Come stai? Tutto bene?" "Oh, sto benissimo, grazie." "No, sfortunatamente non posso farlo adesso." And then I speak Italian, okay? And the beautiful thing is that nobody knows what I'm talking about because I'm in Hungary, I'm in Budapest, so nobody even understands these languages. Even if one person understands one of these languages, it doesn't really matter because they don't know what I'm talking about. There is no context. And in this way, I managed to practice languages. Okay, one day, 2 minutes, another day, maybe 10 minutes, then another day, 5 minutes. But all these minutes add up. Okay, so as you can see, it's not just about confidence. You can use this phone trick pretty much in any situation, anytime, to not only boost your confidence, to also make yourself more talkative, put yourself into the right state, but to also save some of your time and learn different things. I hope you enjoyed it. Use it straight away, really. I challenge you to use it right away, today. Whenever you go to any social situation, pull out your phone and do it. Speak to your imaginary friend. At the beginning, you will feel a little bit strange. I know about it because I've been there. You will have the perception that other people know what you are doing. But it doesn't matter because the truth is that they don't have a clue what you are doing. Nobody has a clue and nobody really cares. And after a couple of times, it will become another habit. Whenever you need some boost of confidence, just like this on the spot, you will take your small friend, "Hey, what's up, Pedro?" And you just start talking and change your state.